back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to another new video. Today I'm going to be basically doing Diamond Farming 101, or basically my everyday routine for diamond farming. I don't diamond farm every day, but I do diamond farm quite often, and I like to believe that my way of doing it is quite efficient and effective, so let's go get on to showing you guys. So I'd like to start with the new Royale high. So I go over here by this tower and I grab that one. And then I go over by this tent and I grab this one. I know I do have all the game passes, but at the end it will tell you how much you would make if you didn't have them. I like to zoom in and get this one right here. There's a bunch of different ways of glitching in here. It's easier with the flight game pass, but I'm pretty sure you can get in here without it as well. Okay, then I go to the principal's office and I grab the red diamond in the fireplace. So I sort of like to think of Royale High as like four different parts, four different segments of diamond farming. There's the front, there's like the in school, then there's the pool, and there's the back. I like to do them in order before going to actual class. It's easier to do my system with the flight game pass, but without, it might be a little bit behind. But I like to go to art and make it to art before breakfast, and then I'll teleport to breakfast so I can get my books. I find this to be a very efficient way to go get your books without missing any diamond. Okay, so after I finish up with the art room and get my books, I like to go behind these shells and grab all these diamonds. Okay, so once that's done, you go up to the diving board, and that ends the pool area. Then once you're done with the pool area, you come over here to the waterfall, and you grab all the diamonds back here. This starts the back of the school, the back part. Then you come over here, and you grab these diamonds, entering over here to the inside of the map, where you can grab these diamonds. You can also grab them by going into the waterfall in the front. Now up here is a big red diamond. After that, until class starts, I like to grab some of these diamonds over here, and then I like to go to chemistry and grab all those diamonds. I'll be right back with you guys after I'm done with that. So another tip of something that you can do while you're diamond farming is you can have a playlist of music, a pretty long playlist, and then listen to that. Or you can have YouTube videos. I watch YouTube videos all the time. But if I, for some reason, just don't want to do that or don't have access to that, sort of now I'm filming a video, that wouldn't really be the preferable option. I don't find playing Royale High very boring. So playing Royale High is actually fun. So I don't tend to get very bored about it unless I'm doing the same thing all day. It's sort of like how it is with working with Bloxburg. That's why I find working in Bloxburg a lot harder. So for swimming, you can actually skip out on it and get automatic A by sitting up on this bench before class starts. Now, another thing that I wanted to address was the other realms for diamond farming. A lot of people say that they go to the classic Royale High because leveling up is a lot easier. That's true, but I think I would recommend going to the classic Royale High if you're just looking to level up and not necessarily diamond farm. Leveling up, not really diamond farming. So, because I feel like having diamonds around the map just makes diamond farming so much better, and I feel like that's how I get the majority of my diamonds other than leveling up. Enchantix I haven't done too often because I don't know the diamond spots very well. The map is a little bit more complicated, but I'm sure you could probably try it out. Now Fantasia, I don't really think, no, obviously. And then Divinia, you definitely can, if you want to, I've heard the tips where you can, leave an alt account on Divinia and wait for the diamonds. So once you're done with like my routine and like my tips for a day that I'm showing you in this video, you can like go back into Divinia where your alt account is and all of the diamonds will be there. Okay, so I wanted to take a moment to talk about PE class. I know that a lot of people don't like it and sometimes even skip out on it during the day, but I highly recommend you go. Because once you make it past this hard part here, there's a ton of diamonds. And I'd say try to get all of them in every single ring unless you're really running out of time, because in the end, getting the XP and leveling up is more important than getting the diamonds in the rings. And plus, if you do this on private server, it's a little bit easier to win because there's not like people pushing you all over. There's not like the pressure to like win or anything. By the way, you can do all of this on public server. It works perfectly fine, but it just may be a little bit of a drag because there may be other people diamond farming, which may take away some of your progress and some of your diamonds to pick up. But that doesn't stop you from leveling up, which like I said, is probably the fastest way to get a lot of diamonds really fast. So go ahead and do it in a public server if you do not have access to a private one. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was homework. Even if you don't think you're going to level up, homework is definitely a good thing to do because it helps you out for the next day. So that maybe, if you're really lucky, you could level up twice in a day, which is really, really good for people who have game passes and also without game passes. Another thing that I also wanted to talk about was, so after I turn in my homework, I like to pick up the remaining diamonds on the map, but I don't like to stay overnight. Because I just feel that, like, at night it's just basically, there's no classes or doing anything that's going to get you diamonds in between your diamond farming. You're just basically picking them all up and then waiting. So I don't think that's very effective. So I'm going to turn to my homework. Oh wait, I already got that. So I do feel like if you're on a public server, it would be a good idea to stay for the ball, because if you win, you could get 500 diamonds, which is pretty good for those who don't have game passes. So after I pick up the remaining diamonds, I normally just head back to Divinia. If there's an alt account, I just grab the diamonds there, and then I go on to another new Royale High server. And because the greatest thing about public servers is that private servers, is that they start in the morning. So you can do the whole day all over again. And I just keep doing the whole day and then leaving, keep doing the whole day and then leaving, and that I find that works for me. Okay, so now I'm going to calculate how many diamonds I got and how many people with the 2 times and no game passes would get.